everybody, my name is Xaydam and welcome to Bleach Manga Chapter 627 Live Reaction and Review. Now I'm a little bit apprehensive to read this chapter because it's titled The Creation. The motherfucking creation. Kubo! Don't tell me! No! Right, let's go down. No! Oh god. Ichigo. What the fuck? There we are, the other one website I was using didn't have bloody English language. I just saw a title. Oh god, no! I thought I was safe. That guy was probably spot on with the second, oh god, if his fucking... Oh, no, that would be impossible. If that is... Oh god. Ichigo and his gang are heading towards the Soul Palace where Juha waits. But is it hope or despair? We're almost here. You ready? Yeah. Yukiko's just like... Yeah, that's the dirt face I'm gonna have when I see whoever the creation is. I'll say just in case, but... Wait, wouldn't you... Oh? I'm not moving an inch in here, so you guys go crazy about me, okay? Oh, Yukiko, what? The hell are you talking about, kid? I don't know who you are, but I don't know you either. Wait, didn't we all introduce ourselves a while back? When Ganju introduced himself, Yukiko ignored him. I don't know you, but let me ask you this. We're all fighting for our lives here, but what the hell's that crap about? Feck off. About not moving an inch. I got roped into this, so to be honest, I don't even have to do all this. Fighting with obligation isn't fighting for your life, so you listen up. It doesn't even matter if you hide here, but if we die, everything will disappear. Everything. No, that's where we're... Hold on, my phone. Sorry about that. Why the hell did I go all the way up there? Everything. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's not disappearing. Well, he's destroying it. Oh, so you're gonna lose? Best response ever. Ganju just goes all philosophical, and then Yukiko just comes out with the best response ever. So what you're saying is, you're gonna lose. Is that what you're saying? Stop it, Ganju. There's no point flaming him now. Yukiko, stay here, okay? That's what I've been saying. And Riruka, you too. Huh? Why? Your powers will only make the coming battle even more dangerous. So what? Am I missing something? How will her powers make the battle dangerous? She can... What? What? If anything, Yukiko's powers will. Because they can be easily turned against him. Well, if he does what he did with Toshiro. That's a big if. But... No. If anything, they'd be more helpful. What the hell are you talking about? I've been there before the Kyoku... I've been there before the Kyoku. Whatever. For someone like you that only cares for the cute and keeps whatever she finds cute, there's no way you'd keep it after seeing it. But still, you did it for us, didn't you? Thanks. I hate these sort of things. Although Ichigo is a little bit different there. It's not that I hate it. I mean, like, honestly, like, I'll see Ichigo as being himself, but because Riruka likes him, yeah. I mean, I'm the Ichiruka. I mean, because that makes sense, but with something like this, I mean, oh god, I didn't do it for you. So I'd like to ask you for one more favor. Could you stay here with Yukiko, protect him so that we can escape when the time comes? Alright, fine. Oh god, what if Hallibell is the creation? Hey Ichigo, you've grown a lot. That's true. That was mentioned once before. You really? Where? No, really? Where? He knows especially well why they're such good friends. Her, I guess not. Oh! Well, you were always like this, weren't you? Ah. He's always a caring person. Oh, God. Oh, yep, everyone's... Oh. Cannon fodder! I didn't want a reaction like, oh, there's Soifon. Oh. The Serite's crumbling. The Vanderlake streets are breaking. Why is this happening? What are those Quincy's doing? What the... Just when we've opened one door with... What? just when we've opened one door with all we've got. Shinji finally speaking. Oh god, what the hell is this? Now look at the crap they're doing to us. Okay, so is that an arrow? That's a Quincy's arrow. Is it a Quincy's arrow? Oh, Basby. Oh, Aizen's just like, the fuck's going on? We're here. Oh god. Oh god, it's a new set of stern ritters. That guy was on par. I haven't clicked next page. I wanted to say something. So Shinji goes crazy for the door and something else happening. But Aizen, he doesn't bat an eyelid unless he isn't there. Where Aizen is. Oh god. Oh, never mind. It was them. Let's go. Yeah. All right. The war's beginning. It's done. We're opening now. You guys all ready? Yeah. Wait, what? What? Hold on. I need to go back a minute. Wait. Right, okay. Page 8? Yeah, there's our tower. But crumbling. Oh, but there's a tower exact. Hold on. Are they not Soul Palace? Where are they? Yeah, where are you? This isn't the Soul King's Palace. The Quincy Streets. What happened? I knew it! Impossible. Are you saying that we didn't actually reach the nail I put in then? Would have crumbled by now. Oh, there we are. Yeah, finally. Ichigo. Wait, what? Why is it ending? 16p. I think we're actually in the Soul King's Palace. There's no denying that. Ah, damn Juha! Here, he reshaped the whole palace to his liking. Oh. Oh, right, okay. Drama over. Be right back. Okay, drama over. That title was very misleading. Kubo should never do a title like that, especially when, you know, the motif for the Stern Ritter's introductions are, I'm Asnot, my name is Ad, Stern Ritter, F the fear, Asnot. You know, I mean, sure it wasn't the C the creation, but the creation, I mean, yeah, I think the creation stands for, well, yeah, well, what Juha did. So, yeah, I was right when it came. I think I mentioned it last week. Him not destroying, but yeah, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's essentially what happened here. Whilst he was destroying his city below, he recreated it above in the Soul King's palace. When you know that turned the shit, and I actually thought they were someplace else, and the nail fell someplace because yeah, I'm actually surprised that they were still able to reach that when the thing's been knocked over, because yeah, it's been knocked over. You could see it as clear as day. So yeah, surprisingly, well, it wasn't really character development for Ichigo, since this is what Ichigo is like to begin with. But while how should I put this? Rurika would be an asset in the battle. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm sure if she fought Conversory, she'd find a way to make him or her. I think him. I think it was clarified that was a him. Anyway, him look cute in some form or another. Well, actually, she can make anything look cute, because no offense to that guy, when the training came, unless that part was no, that wouldn't be filler. That part when she turned that guy into Mr. Pork. So yeah, it doesn't have to be cute people. She just has to turn them into things that she thinks are cute. So yeah, again, in my opinion, she would have been a small asset. Maybe she would have been a weight for Ichigo. Ichigo, Hime, and Chad. I mean, Neliel, depending. Grimjow, highly doubt it. No, not highly doubt it. Most definitely. So yeah, she's left out, not because she can't do anything, but because Ichigo doesn't want her to get hurt or essentially see the war for its worst, because essentially this is the worst part of the war now. But the banter between Yukiko and Ganju is just awesome. Like, he's saying, I don't know why you're all arguing, I'm not moving an inch, I'm staying right here. Because I will admit, he probably needs to stay there to keep the thing active, which, fair enough, although I'm a little bit peeved that we're not going to see him fight. I hope that we do see a fight, but with Yukiko and Murika fighting together, or they're in danger. Well, they're fighting, they can win, and then Ganju, Time Tell No Lies, and Book Boy comes in to save their friends. But that's just something on another note. So Ganju acting all philosophical, trying to make himself look cool, and then Yukiko's just like, so what you're saying is, if I don't help, we lose. Is that what you're saying? You're gonna lose? Is that it? And then Ganju just can't say a thing. And I'm actually surprised that Ichigo didn't join in on the well, essentially hot-headedness, because that's something he probably do. But yeah, he's looking out for Yukiko and Murika without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, everyone's finally made the Urahara has finally made the door, so we're out of that rock paper scissors thing finally. Although it looked like arrows were coming down. Let me just have another little look about that, because yeah. Hold on. No, they were opening the door. Yeah. But it looked like arrows were coming down beforehand, but hold on. Who's by it? Byakuya? Rukia? Shinji? What's her name? Not Urahana, but her lieutenant. That looks like a lieutenant from behind. There's Omaida, there's Soifun, and there's Shunsui. Still haven't seen Yoruichi's brother. He's just like, yeah. Missing through all this. Okay. So I think that Shinji wasn't there. He was in another place entirely. I mean, from the looks of things. I mean, it does stand the reason. I mean, because if that's the case, we would have seen the other Vizards and Basby, Lil Toto, and fucking Giselle by that door as well, unless, you know, they're further behind. Which would make sense. So yeah, Ichigo and all have arrived at Soul Palace, and Urahara and all are arriving at Soul Palace. So this was basically a setup for the war to come, and as things go, whether like the second Sternritter group, I mean, I think it stands to reason, because I mean, we've got Holly. Oh, no, we haven't got Holly. We've got Neliel and Grimjow. Two wrong cards, two Espada ranks. Although I'm not going to question the power thing. I mean, that's just a headache in itself. I mean, I still think Grimjow is stronger than her, because, you know, as far as the Hokyoku goes, those two will be fine. I mean, whoever they fight, they're at a horrible disadvantage, because again, the what the hell's Mayuri? I have no idea. I'm getting ahead of myself. Their releases are poison to them, so all they have to do is, if they're like, Grimjow and Neliel just want to get things done, kill them off, not easily, but have a major advantage. They could just release Garmuse and Pantera. So yeah, that's two down, and we've only got how many? About 5 left. Let's say it's Askin and Lily. So we have 4 Conversori, Juha, Hoshwald and Nuri left. Oh, I was right last time when I mentioned in the theory it was 7. So there's only 7 to fight how many there are there, because we've got, like, I don't expect Chad or Hime to fight. Well, Hime more, so she's the healer of the thing. I mean, Chad, depending, I think he'll be a DPS with someone. Yeah, I'm going all that. I mean, and before you say, oh, Xaydam, they could do what you just said then, like Chad, but with someone else, like fighting with whoever. But that's just the thing. There's still not enough for that as far as things go, at least from my point of view. I'm sure we can have, like, maybe a four lieutenants versus 1. I mean, but still, it doesn't really. add up, in my at least from where I'm standing, because we've got Mayuri is zombies. So yeah, I think that there are more Styrmitters, or at least a group below, but not as weak as the Styrmitters, because they need to make up the numbers. And as far as things go, I think Juha will polarize him when it comes to fighting, you know, like just to instill fear and to show, like, you know, the height of his power, and then before the Ichigo fight. I mean, I think something like that will come down the lines, but, yeah, I don't think that'll start straight away. I think that's going to be, yeah, way in the future. So, yeah. Character development for Ichigo. Progression. Like, much needed progression, since everyone is now there or heading to Soul Palace. What else? A bit of comedy between Yukiko and Ganju. So yeah, nice chapter, 7 out of 10. I mean, again, that title was a little bit deceptive, not gonna lie. If you're gonna have a title like that, Kubo, just, you know, bring out someone. So yeah, 7 out of 10. I will see you next week.